Melania Trump is facing a fresh wave of criticism after her absence from Senator Lindsey Graham's funeral triggered a storm on social media. While President Donald Trump stood alongside Republican allies and family members to pay tribute to the late senator, the First Lady was nowhere to be seen. On July 28th, Fox News interrupted its regular programming to broadcast the memorial service for Lindsey Graham, who died on July 11th. The ceremony was held at the Washington National Cathedral in Washington, D.C. Among those attending were President Donald Trump, Vice President J.D. Vance, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, Eric Trump, and Laura Trump. But one notable absence quickly became the focus of attention: Melania Trump. The First Lady's decision not to attend came after reports that she and her son, Barron Trump, had recently been targeted in what was described as a new assassination threat linked to Iran. However, that explanation did little to stop the backlash online. Instead, many social media users on X criticized Melania for missing the funeral of Trump's longtime political ally, accusing her of failing to support the president during an important moment. One user wrote, "Nope, she doesn't even want to be there. The only reason she is there is because it's part of their current marriage agreement." Another claimed Melania's absence from recent political appearances and now Graham's funeral was a big red flag, writing, "Melania's absence at recent political events and now Graham's funeral is a big red flag. Eric and wife are there, but no First Lady." The post went on to speculate about her relationship with Donald Trump, adding, "Looks like even she wants nothing to do with DJT." Other critics were even harsher. One social media user accused her of abandoning the president, writing, "She's a failure as a wife to our president, abandoning him today at the memorial for his friend." Another post claimed, "Melania isn't even at the White House. She can't stand the creep and won't live with him." And one of the bluntest reactions simply stated, "Melania isn't there. She's a disgrace as First Lady." The online criticism quickly turned Melania's absence into a wider debate about her public role and whether security concerns may have influenced her decision to stay away from major appearances. The criticism comes as Melania has reportedly kept a lower public profile following the alleged threat involving her and Barron Trump. The timing has also raised questions because of a disturbing development involving an AI-generated video released by Tasnim News Agency, a media outlet affiliated with Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. The video, released on July 27th, reportedly highlighted locations associated with Melania Trump and showed how potential attackers could target places connected to the First Lady. The release of that AI-generated content has added another layer to the controversy surrounding Melania's absence from high-profile public events.
A bombshell video allegedly targeting U.S. First Lady Melania Trump has sparked fresh security concerns after it surfaced online with disturbing references to her routines and movements. As seen in the now viral Farsi language video said to have originated from Iran, it discusses where Melania Trump could potentially be targeted and ended with the chilling message, "Barron, wait for us." The footage shows images of Donald and Melania Trump on a map and discusses Secret Service motorcade procedures, although much of that information is publicly available. The narrator claims the material was assembled from anonymous security networks and satellite images, but reports point out that many of the details focused on publicly known aspects of Melania Trump's lifestyle and travel patterns. The video discusses hypothetical poisoning and bribery scenarios involving places the U.S. First Lady is believed to frequent, while also describing her interest in fashion as a potential vulnerability. Melania Trump has generally maintained a low public profile, and reports note that she has rarely been photographed shopping publicly in recent months. Meanwhile, the U.S. Secret Service told the Mirror it is aware of the video and investigating anything that could be perceived as a threat against protected individuals, but it declined to discuss specific protective intelligence matters. The reported video follows a series of threatening billboards and propaganda images that have appeared in Tehran featuring U.S. President Donald Trump and members of his family. The hostile messaging has intensified amid continuing tensions between the United States and Iran, even as diplomatic efforts to reduce tensions have continued. Former U.S. officials have argued that threats against Trump and his family must be treated seriously, noting that American authorities have previously investigated alleged plots involving Iranian-linked actors. For now, U.S. security agencies say they are reviewing the reported video, while the alleged threats against Melania Trump and her family have added another layer of concern to an already tense security environment.
Donald Trump may have attended the rescheduled White House Correspondents Association dinner, but it wasn't his speech that became the biggest talking point. Instead, attention quickly shifted to the one person missing from his side. Melania Trump was nowhere to be seen. Within minutes, social media was flooded with theories. From jokes about their marriage to speculation about secret arrangements, the internet had plenty to say. But what really happened at the event? Here's everything that unfolded. On July 24, Donald Trump attended the rescheduled White House Correspondents Association dinner at Washington's Waldorf Astoria. The original black tie event, scheduled for April, had been cut short following an assassination attempt on the president. This time, security was significantly tighter, and the guest list was noticeably smaller. Instead of sitting with First Lady Melania Trump, the president was seated alongside White House Correspondents Association President Weijia Zhang and Press Secretary Carolyn Leavitt. The seating arrangement immediately drew attention because Melania had attended the original April event. Soon after, social media exploded with theories. Some users jokingly said, "She's only contracted for one WHCD per year, and the first one met that obligation." Others continued the sarcasm. She had probably had the speech read to her. There were even lighter jokes, with one user writing, "She had a bunion removed last night." While none of these claims were backed by evidence, they quickly spread across social media. The evening sparked headlines for another reason as well. According to professional lip reader Nicola Hickling, Trump appeared to quietly warn Press Secretary Carolyn Leavitt during the event. Hickling claimed Trump told Leavitt, "They have eyes around you today." Leavitt allegedly replied, "That's true." Hickling further claimed Trump then asked, "Did you know that?" To which Leavitt reportedly answered, "I didn't know that." However, it remains unclear what the conversation was about, and neither the White House nor those involved have commented on the alleged exchange. While Donald Trump's appearance at the dinner generated headlines, it was Melania Trump's absence and the wave of online speculation that ultimately stole the spotlight. Add to that an alleged private exchange interpreted by a lip reader, and the event quickly became one of the week's biggest talking points. But that's not the end of the story. In our next report, we break down the reports surrounding Melania Trump's absence, the online speculation, and what is actually known so far. Imagine this: a dinner attended by America's biggest journalists, politicians, and celebrities is suddenly moved to a new venue. Security is tightened. Metal detectors are everywhere. The Secret Service says they're expecting bad people to show up. And then, the First Lady decides not to attend at all. Is Melania Trump's absence simply because of a prior commitment, or is there far more happening behind the scenes? Let's break it all down. Melania Trump will not be attending the rescheduled White House Correspondents' Dinner. The event is taking place nearly 3 months after the original dinner was canceled following an alleged assassination attempt against Donald Trump. According to the report, the U.S. First Lady, Melania Trump, will not accompany the president. While many expected the Trumps to make a united appearance at such a high-profile gathering, officials have offered only one explanation. They say Melania has a
prior commitment. However, no additional details about that commitment have been made public. Interestingly, Melania isn't the only major name missing from the guest list. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance will also reportedly skip the event after recently welcoming his fourth child with wife Usha. But Melania's absence has generated far more attention because it comes at a time when concerns surrounding the Trump family's safety have dramatically intensified. The Correspondents' Dinner is no longer being treated as just another formal gathering. This time, security officials are approaching it very differently. The event has been shifted from its traditional venue at the Washington Hilton to the Waldorf Astoria. According to Secret Service Director Sean Curran, advanced teams have already inspected the new venue and created an entirely new security strategy. Additional checkpoints have also been established before guests even enter the building. Curran explained why those extra precautions are necessary. He said, "That's sometimes what people don't understand. If we didn't need the magnetometers, we wouldn't set them up." He then added, "We do expect bad people to show up. It's just a reality of where we are." Those comments highlight just how seriously authorities are treating the situation. According to officials, this is no longer simply a media dinner. It's being handled like an event involving America's highest-ranking protected officials. Deputy Director Matthew Quinn summed it up by saying, "We're not looking at this as a redo of a dinner. We're looking at this as a presidential site with cabinet members and other protectees there, just like every site we do everywhere we go." The heightened security isn't happening in isolation. According to reports, authorities are responding to a series of disturbing images and threats directed at Donald Trump and his family. One incident involved billboards displayed in Iran. As reported earlier, they showed images of Melania Trump, Ivanka Trump, and Barron Trump with their eyes closed and visible bruising beneath them. Each image appeared with the English word "killed." The billboard reportedly also carried the chilling message, "Hey terrorist, get ready to die." In another incident, a mural in Tehran's Palestine Square showed a picture of Donald Trump positioned above a coffin. The artwork also included the president's 5 children, Barron, Donald Jr., Eric, Ivanka, and Tiffany, against a White House backdrop. According to the report, the slogan on the mural read, "Blood for Blood." Whether symbolic or political, officials are treating these developments seriously as they prepare for an event expected to bring together some of America's most recognizable public figures. Secret Service officials insist every security measure has been carefully planned. Advanced teams have already visited the Waldorf Astoria to establish a completely new security blueprint. Guests will pass through reinforced checkpoints before entering the venue, while security personnel will monitor the event as they would any other presidential location. Officials say the focus is no longer on recreating the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Instead, the priority is protecting the president, cabinet members, and every individual under federal protection. That explains why this year's dinner is being treated less like a celebration of journalism and more like a high-risk security operation. As for Melania Trump, the White House continues to maintain that her absence is simply due to a prior commitment. Whether that's the complete story or not remains unknown, but one thing is certain: the extraordinary level of security surrounding this year's White House Correspondents' Dinner has once again placed safety, political tensions, and the protection of America's highest-profile leaders firmly in the spotlight. And as more details emerge, the conversation surrounding this unprecedented White House Correspondents' Dinner is only expected to grow louder. So, what do you think? Is Melania Trump's absence really just because of a prior commitment, or is the growing security threat the bigger story here? Tell us your thoughts in the comments below.